here.
You have failed this city.
Wow. I know, right? Hey! Quit messing around!
I'm not messing around. I'm doing important stuff.
Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me? Who's got you?
Gives you the right. What's the difference between you and me?
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
But that is being human. And what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Slav's Free Talk, the Watchtower, where we talk all things DC. I am Slav, and today on this special episode, we are going to just discuss the Lanterns teaser, which I guess it dropped yesterday. Wasn't supposed to. It was supposed to drop today. That's a whole thing. We'll get into that as well. But I am not alone. With me today is Derpy himself. There he is. Exciting times for sure. Exciting times for sure. How's it going?
Good.
There it is. I gotta switch my camera here because I'm looking and it has me pointing the wrong way again. I don't understand what's going on. I just here, we'll do that. Let's see what it looks like now, and we'll go from there. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the Lanterns teaser because first off, I was planning on talking about it regardless of how the reactions were for it. But yeah, the reaction to the teaser has been interesting, to say the least. Interesting. So let's get into it here. Where are we at? Why do I not know what buttons I'm pressing? There we go. There it is.
There it is.
First and foremost, what I want to, I guess, announce, thanks to DC Film News on X, just a little bit ago, they announced that Lanterns, the official teaser trailer, is currently #2 trending trailer on YouTube. That's pretty awesome, if you ask me.
Dub. That's a big dub.
It is, especially when people are losing their minds over this. It's kind of ridiculous. Let's see. Actually, I didn't see Donovan's in here. Says people are overreacting. Says personally, I love the trailer and its promise it is so far living up to. Of course, you have the Snyder Bros and anti-gun people hating on this. And Donovan says the Snyder Bros are hypocrites because now they talking about lack of color. Meanwhile, have you seen Man of Steel? And he goes on here, with a bunch of stuff. So, okay, here's the deal. Here's something I want to talk about. Well, you know what? No, let's do it this way first. Let's do it this way. Let's kind of just give it a little watch. How about that?
I'm down.
All right, let's go with it.
With all due respect, we've been training for what, 2 months? And I haven't even worn the ring yet.
Don't get hung up on the jewelry, Junior. You're just a fucking substitute teacher. You're not ready to get up in front of the class until the ring says you are.
I like when he calls him Junior.
I do think that the chemistry between these two is great in this teaser.
Right.
You want me to train you? I'm training you.
Something is off here. I can feel it.
This is my town. You're a big shot. Noted.
All right,
But stay the fuck
I want
out
to
of
go
my
back
way.
to that for a second here.
Stay the
Where?
fuck out of my way.
Right here.
But stay.
Ah,
That person?
what's that?
That person right there?
Yeah. Who do you think that is?
I saw it, but I forget who it is.
I know a lot of people were thinking that it's
Yes, the red
what is it? Atrocitus.
Yeah.
Atrocitus. And they're thinking that, oh, it's just what happened to my screen? Oh, what the heck? See, this is what happens when I do things. I lost my screen.
Oh no.
Where did it go? No, that's not it. That's not it. Is it still there? Man, what a day. What a day. I don't understand. Wait, here it is. Found it.
There we go.
Yeah, a lot of people are mad because it's not what Atrocitus looks like, and then they're thinking, oh, could it be that this person is Atrocitus or Black Hand or something in disguise as a human? That's what some people are saying. It's kind of ridiculous, but okay.
But stay the fuck out of my way.
I think she hates your guts.
It's the way she hates them.
This is a stupid plan.
What happened there?
What does that?
I don't know.
Like, look at the damage there.
It's got to be. It's definitely Space World, like Astros.
That's stupid. That I don't doubt.
It's the suits.
It's the suit. It's brown.
First off, you barely see it, but these
there's
are
one
other Green
person-
Lantern suits. You can see the Green Lantern logo there, and
The green.
it's
this.
brown suit. It's not green.
it's not brown. It's green. You know what's crazy?
know
When you
it's
look
green.
at this suit, I take a look at it and I think of Green Arrow's suit from
Right.
Arrow. Like that's
Right.
what it reminds me of.
Lanterns oath
It's a different color.
is to
Type of
protect
green.
people. We both know I do a better job of this than you.
Ooh.
This is my job. But as long as I'm alive, that ain't changing. So take a deep breath, Junior.
You're old. You're tired.
I'm gonna go back here for a second because I know a lot of people love to complain about this. He's got his ring on. He's
Yep.
flying. A lot of people there. I heard a lot of people say they didn't see the ring. And it's
It's there. It's there.
Your
This
time
is a
is
lie.
up.
Dude, this was awesome.
I don't understand. Who are you exactly?
I'm wondering.
Hal Jordan, Green Lantern.
It's definitely adult, but I like the tone.
Have you ever talked with the other lanterns?
I'm the only human. They're aliens. One of them's a fucking squirrel.
I'm wondering if Hal Jordan, because I mean, this doesn't tell you much, but there's a moment. Where's
I
it
think
at?
that skydive thing is
Like from here
flashback.
on, there's a lot of Jon Stewart,
Right.
and I'm wondering if maybe at some point Hal Jordan either gets captured or is missing, and they're kind of off on their own doing something. I don't know. Like to me, that's kind of what I feel like could happen with this. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, but I think the trailer looks great. I do. I think it looks good. I think it looks it's exactly what I was expecting it to be.
Right. Right.
You know, when they announced that this is going to be for HBO Max, Damon Lindelof was handling it. That it was going to be like True. What is it? The True Detective.
Yeah.
This is what I was imagining.
Right.
For people to sit there and get upset that, oh, this doesn't look like what it should look like. No, it is everything that they promised, everything that they talked about. This is what this teaser looks like. But most of all, what I think people need to just understand is this is a teaser. This is not the full trailer. This is not the show. This is just giving you a taste of
That
things.
story trailer, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. And look, you have people freaking out. First off, this isn't even a shot from the show. This is something that somebody made. Somebody took that suit and put it on him, thinking that this is what it's. It may not look like this at all. It may not like. What we see is maybe when he puts it on, maybe there's a glow that comes to it and it looks even greener. We don't know yet. People losing their mind. Plus, this doesn't have the green shade and tint that it actually does in the trailer, which if we go back to it, and where's it at? Right there.
Right there.
There is green. This is green.
Yep.
Like, if you look at it, it just doesn't look it because it's in a dark cabinet, a dark closet. If it's out in the sun, you're going to be able to tell it's green. I'm sure this is a shade of green also, like that little shield part on the front. It looks green. Again, it's in a dark cabinet, yet people are freaking out.
Right.
It's just
The
so
lighting
crazy.
is different.
So crazy. Let's see. But yeah, this is ridiculous. Worst hero costume ever. Look, you can sit there and think it's the worst hero
Aw, that's
costume ever,
poor
but you
private
haven't
Jack.
seen the actual costume yet. You haven't seen it in action. Like, I can't stand people who just take a teaser and not even
Read on it.
the full context of what you're being shown and go, "This is the worst ever." I mean, that's my impression of Aaron there. But I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. People are gonna get mad that I said that F word. I'm sorry. Maybe I don't know.
It was a crash out.
It was
We
a little
forgive
crash
you.
out. He's been pissing me off lately. So,
I agree.
but we do get some really cool shots of our characters. Aaron Pierre as Jon Stewart, Kyle Chandler as Hal Jordan. I don't know who this is.
It was casted a long time ago.
Yeah. And we get the two of them together. Again, I think the
Actually-
chemistry is going to be really big with this for sure. I do think that the chemistry is going to be what really drives this show. And I think it's going to just really, really be, I honestly, I just think it's going to be a really fun show because of these two. I do. I like this guy, Louis Orsina. He said, Lanterns will be something similar to Derry. People were complaining about not seeing Pennywise in the trailer. And in the end, it was the series of the year. People were drawing conclusions from, and he says a trailer. I mean, it's a teaser trailer. It's not just a trailer. It's a teaser trailer. It's supposed to tease you. So give me your thoughts and your reactions to it. I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Like you said before, it's everything that they promoted when we first got it announced.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it. And I'm loving the fact that it's in August because it separates from Supergirl and Clayface between 2 months each other. So like, and I love the fact that Kyle Chandler, how Jordan called Aaron Pierre's Jon Stewart Jr. in this.
Yeah.
I really did like that part because it shows the experience of where Hal is and where John is at the moment. And I thought that was pretty cool. The one scene where they're jumping out the plane, I think that might be a flashback. And that's just me though.
I'm sure it is some sort of flashback.
Probably like a Hal Jordan flashback, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think it's a solid trailer, dude. The tone, everything. I mean, it's definitely what we asked for when it first was announced.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
My dog's freaking out. Hold on a sec. We got a delivery here, so of course he's gonna freak out. But I have Assassin's NMPS on here says looks boring. I don't know why you think it looks boring because I don't think it does. It looks interesting. It looks. Is it exciting? Is it like, holy crap, this is crazy superhero antics? No, it looks like a true detective, very serious type of show that's what they're going for. They're trying to get the HBO crowd. That's what they're trying to get. So,
and if the leaks are true from like 2024, early 2025, it's about to be a wild show, I'll tell you that. 100% it's about to be a wild show. And it's just sad that fans will, let's just say Marvel fans mostly, and Snyder fans are already hating on it because it's not their classic. There's not enough green for anything. It's stupid.
Donovan
That's
says
what I think.
the chemistry's
good
fucking
too.
electric between Kyle and Aaron. Jalen says, I think he's a Red Lantern in hiding. I'm guessing you're talking about Hal Jordan. That would be an interesting dynamic and idea to go with. I mean, he is older, so it's very possible that he's
I think
explored
he meant the one dude.
that. Or you're talking about the other guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
the bone one.
Oh, the guy that everybody thinks is atrocitous.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, well,
We'll
still,
see,
I mean,
though. We'll see.
possibility. Donovan says people as well are losing their minds with the lack of fantastical stuff. Meanwhile, who's to say they are purposely holding out on that for the show when it premieres? Absolutely. We're gonna see fantastical in this. Don't
For
think
sure.
we're not going to. We're definitely gonna see that.
I'd say by
And
6 through 8 episodes. But
yeah,
like what I've seen like in this trailer, I think we've only seen like the first 3 episodes from what we've got in this trailer.
probably
Maybe
that's
even
probably
maybe
right,
even the pilot, maybe in the first 2 or something. The pilot or the
yeah.
second episode. That's just me.
Johnny Dome says this is Golden Age with a real handmade suit over it coming from the ring, over it being created by the ring. Yeah, I mean, first off, I don't mind the idea that the suit is not coming from the ring. Some people are freaking out about that,
Right?
and it's kind of ridiculous because people are like, Zack Snyder did it better.
He didn't do it.
And they post
he didn't
things
even get
like
it on
this.
screen.
Which this never made it to screen. The only one that made it to screen was this one. Now
And
take a
and I
close
loved
look
your
at that
comment
guy's
earlier.
suit. Where's the green on the suit? There's no green on. There's no green aura around him.
Right.
But they love to say that Zack Snyder did it better. Now I'm not going to sit here and say I don't like this design because I did. I like this design. I thought it was
I
cool
liked it,
looking.
yep.
I even like the design of Wayne T. Carr. If we would have ever gotten to see that. The problem is people want to just compare constantly and say that Zack Snyder did it better or James Gunn is a hack or things like that. First off, James Gunn, he
Has
wasn't the
nothing to do with
director. He
this.
wasn't the writer of this show. Yes, he's a producer. Yes, he's the head.
overseer. Yeah, vision.
But
yeah.
let's, you have to put the blame properly. So it's going to be the directors and the showrunner and things like that you're going to want to blame mostly. However, there's no blame to be had because we don't know anything yet. What if the suit looks similar to this? What if it looks like this? What if the one that Jon Stewart eventually wears looks similar to this, where the chest emblem glows and it gives it more of a green hue around him? We don't know. Maybe that's why the suit looks like it does. Maybe it looks like this because the emblem actually glows, and when it glows, it kind of lights up the green on him. Again, we don't know.
I'd be sick.
It would be sick. But to sit there and act like this suit is so bad, I'm sorry. This is the thing that just bothers me so much with this fandom anymore is we have this show. People want a grounded show. People want something that isn't jokey and goofy.
Right.
Here you go. You get it right here.
Right there. Right there.
And now people are complaining about it.
Right.
And I'm kind of like, what is the deal? Like, why? Why would you?
I'm just excited we're getting Lanterns content. Like a general, I mean, I'm like it's sad that everyone's already hating it and it hasn't even. We have like how many months? 5.
Yeah,
5,
6 months. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Donovan, personally, I love the Earth One inspired suits. Is the suit brown or green? Is the new gold or blue dress? Hunter Iggy, quick question to Derpy and Slav. What are your thoughts on people being triggered by the costume? I think we just went over it.
We went over it.
It's pathetic. People are being pathetic.
Very pathetic.
Because they can't enjoy things. I don't get it. Like, why
it's
is
entertainment?
it so hard?
Like, why can't you enjoy yourself, dude? Like, are you a DC fan or not a DC fan? Like, it's simple as that. And I'm like, it's just sad to me that me and Slav are pretty much the ones that are, besides maybe like a couple other YouTubers that are very supportive of in the direction where it's going, and it's pretty sad.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest. Like, did I want to see more of the suit in action constructs and things like that in a trailer that's coming out? Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Who doesn't want to see that when it comes to Green Lantern? But this was a 2-minute teaser, and it gets you asking questions. It does those things. It does what a teaser is supposed to do. Get you asking questions. For instance, there's that scene in the trailer towards the end where he's asked, have you talked to other Green Lanterns? And he says, I'm the only human. but we know in the Superman movie that
Guy Gardner.
Exists. So now you have to question what's going on. Where's Guy Gardner?
Maybe that's the mystery.
Is that the mystery of the movie? Or does this take place before Guy Gardner is known? Or does he just write him off as a Green Lantern because he joined Lord Tech and he's part of the Justice Gang? Who knows? Yeah, like
That's a valid point, Slav.
I mean, we don't know exactly what the reasoning is why he says it that way, but I'm sure we'll find out. I'm sure it's something that we're going to find out, within the first couple episodes on where Guy Gardner is and why he doesn't say that there's any more. I can't. Zeke 5561 says, so people can't have an opinion. People can have opinions. Anybody can have an opinion on what they like, what they don't like. I don't care if what you like and don't like. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when people make comments like this. First off, a comment like this to an image that is a fake image. It is a fan-made image that is not accurate to what we're going to see on the TV screen. Why I can say that for a fact is because there's no green on the suit, and we saw in the teaser that there is green on the suit. So right then and there, you're going to sit there and say worst hero costumes ever. First off, we saw one costume, so you're saying costumes. We saw one. Number two, you're making an assumption and you haven't seen anything. You haven't seen the stuff done in action. For instance, that Wayne T. Carr image of him in the driveway. Before he has the Green Lantern stuff on, he just has a motion capture suit. Imagine that's what was in a teaser. They'd sit there and say, oh, this is awesome. I can't wait to see what Zack Snyder does with the suit. That's exactly what they would say. So, can they have an opinion? Yeah, but have an educated opinion. Have something where you actually know what you're talking about and don't mislead your audience and your fans and your followers saying this is the worst suit ever, because somebody who maybe did not watch the teaser is going to look at this and say, oh, that's what's in it. Yeah, that does look bad, because it does. That doesn't look good.
This show's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. This, that, spread rumors and spread hate and, misleading information for the trailer and the show. So
Luke Cage says the problem isn't what we've known it's supposed to be, but this doesn't look comic book accurate at all. Nothing wrong with a grounded comic book buddy cop themed show. First off, how do you like? It doesn't look comic book accurate. Why? Because it's grounded,
right?
Because it's gritty. Right. Isn't that what people were loving about Zack Snyder stuff? I'm not saying you, Luke Cage,
even Nolan stuff.
The Nolan stuff, more grounded and gritty. I'm sorry, but you want to talk about terrible costumes for a movie? Look at The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Return or Rises. That Batman suit is atrocious.
It's not very good. Yeah,
it is terrible.
Performance, okay. Batsuit, not very good.
But you sit down and you take a look at this and you're like, this isn't comic accurate at all. From a 2-minute teaser trailer that is short at most, each clip you see is only about 5 seconds long at most. Like, you're not seeing extended clips. You're not seeing extended moments within the show. You're seeing this teaser, which is giving you quick clips just to kind of pique your interest to say, ooh, what's that about? What's that about? Oh, why didn't he mention Guy Gardner? Oh, that suit, that looks interesting, but not completely what I was thinking. Maybe we'll see what it looks like in the show. That's what these are supposed to do. And I don't get why all of a sudden, like, I keep spinning out here, but I don't get why people just cannot understand how marketing works for these things. I don't get it.
Right.
I don't get it. This isn't anything new. This is nothing new when it comes to marketing and promoting a show or a movie. Like,
it's sad, dude. It's sad.
It is. It is very sad. Donovan say, who's to say this is Hal's old suit? I mean, it could be an old suit. We saw other suits in there.
Yeah.
If you game on the go, this is for you. This is the S3 Sling Bag, and it's basically a stealth backpack for gamers. Switch, Steam Deck, ROG Ally, boom, slides right in. No bulky backpack, no awkward carrying case, just clean, simple, and portable. Hard shell exterior, soft padded interior. your gear stays protected while you're moving. Plus, you've got room for cables, accessories, and everything you actually need. Throw it over your shoulder and go. Perfect for travel, perfect for friends' houses, perfect for daily carry. This thing looks slick and feels premium. And I love that it doesn't scream gamer backpack. It's low-key, it's modern, it's clean. And right now, if you head over to Coops.com and use code SlavsFreeTalk, you will get 15% off. That's instant savings. So, if you actually care about your handheld, protect it. Carry smarter. Game anywhere. Head to Coops.com, COOWPS.com. Use SlavsFreeTalk for the coupon code for an extra 15% off. Get the Coops S3 sling bag, built for gamers on the move. Best Lex Luthor says the less comic booky, the better to me. And some people believe that for sure. Luke Cage says you can make any show with this trailer and call it whatever you want, but they just used a DC IP and called it Lanterns. No,
they did not.
That was
That's
the Joker. The Joker was just a guy who put on face paint and they called it the Joker and tried to connect it to the DC universe. And the only reason that you can even connect it to the DC universe at all, like DC, overall, lore, is because they're like, oh, it's in Gotham, and look, it's Bruce Wayne's dad. And here's a little Bruce Wayne. You take those two people out of it, you make that New York City, that is any other movie. This, from a teaser, you can't sit there and say that. Because once we get into the show, if they start using crazy, language and talking about Superman and other heroes around, and they start really discussing all of the intricacies of the DCU, when their suits get put on and it actually lights up green and they have these constructs and things like that, well, then you're going to have to sit back and say, well, that was a dumb comment I made because no, this isn't whatever, this isn't anything. Like, this is more. And that's the idea. First off, you have to remember when you market a show like this, specifically on HBO, what is the demographic they're going for? They're going for the HBO crowd.
Right.
That's what they're going for.
Right.
They're not going for the everyday comic book crowd. They're going for the HBO Max crowd or the HBO crowd. And those are the people that sit down and watch The Sopranos, Game of Thrones, True Detective, those things. And sure, some of them have some fantastical elements like Game of Thrones. But they also have that more serious and grounded tone as well, and grounded feel as well. And that's what they're going for here. Like, hey, look, we got this really cool grounded show for HBO fans. I guarantee the next trailer, which is most likely already made, is going to showcase those fantastical moments, as it should, because you go, here's the teaser, let's get the HBO crowd, and then here's the next trailer that's going to pull everybody else in.
I guess the next trailer will come out in June or July.
Jonathan says she's from Boardwalk Empire. I don't know, because didn't the latest Game of Thrones ones, because we just got the teaser trailer for the next season of House of the Dragon, but like the Seven Kingdoms one, I think we got the final trailer, like the full trailer, like 3 weeks before it came out. That's HBO Max is really weird with their trailers.
That is weird.
That girl I was questioning, Donovan says she's from Boardwalk Empire. Zeke5561 says it looks good, but if we see green power up in the last episode, this is going to suck. I will agree. I think that they need to have fantastical in here. They can't wait until the very last episode and say, oh, these are actually Green Lanterns. But we've also heard people discuss and say, look, this isn't just on planet. This isn't just, they will be cosmic at times. So calm down, people. Calm down. Luke Cage says, lifelong Lantern fans were hoping for power used. It's not 2005 anymore. Technology has advanced. CGI has advanced. And they give us this. Very underwhelming for DC comic book fans. Again, I
disagree.
If you're talking about like, hey, they didn't market it right. Maybe they should have focused on the comic book fans first. The comic book fans know Green Lantern. They know what to expect from Green Lantern. Right. You have to pull in the crowd that doesn't understand anything, and you have to do it right. So you're going to give them this really cool buddy cop show, and it's part of DC, and that's going to intrigue these people. and then the next trailer, and then the show will really dive into the Green Lantern aspects. That's what I'm hoping for. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the show is just them in street clothes 99% of the time, and we get them in their suits one time at the very end. And I'll call it bullshit if they do it. But come on. Wilson says, I am very excited too. It subverts my expectation. That's awesome. Donovan says, Sean O'Rourke went off on this and it was such a crash out. Well, sometimes. Yeah. Wilson says the teaser did very good with the mystery.
Yes, it did.
Exactly.
But like I said, if those leaks are true, it's going to be a pretty good show.
Yeah.
A pretty good show.
Pretty good show. Super Cam says, Sean O'Rourke said it's too many F-bombs. I thought hard lefties like him love the curse. I really want to know why he has a hate boner for Gunn. He did actually bring up the whole fact that it swore, I think, like there was like 2 or 3 F-bombs in the trailer. He's like, in a 2-minute trailer, there were F-bombs. Like, that's ridiculous. Bro, it's for HBO. This isn't for CW. This isn't for your network television.
This isn't a movie.
This is HBO. Not only that, but they were upfront from the very beginning. This is going to be like a True Detective show.
Right.
Did you watch True Detective, Sean? Did you happen to see how many swear words were in that show?
Right.
Look, you know immediately this show isn't for me. If you don't like swear words, if you don't like the swears,
you don't like
this show isn't for you.
You don't like boo-boo words.
He doesn't like made up or words that are made up to be bad. That's sad.
That's sad.
Jalen Harris says, yeah, I mean the other guy not okay, yeah. Sorry. I'm like 10 minutes behind on stuff. Luke Cage says people were hoping for fantastical stuff and fight scenes in Peacemaker 2's finale, but we got a concert. Hopefully they don't do that. Well, let's also not forget that Peacemaker was 100% James Gunn writing, not 100% because he didn't direct all the episodes, but writing, directing, producing, show running essentially was all James Gunn. This is not that. This is not James Gunn is a producer, and sure, he had to approve the scripts and approve designs of things. Absolutely. But this isn't going to have a concert. This isn't going to be raunchy comedy. This is different. Damon Lindelof is not James Gunn. Let's not forget that.
Right.
Let's see. Luke Cage also said there was green when he jumped in the air. Oh, I watched that back a number of times, and I thought I saw a hint of green also when he jumped. But I don't see it. It's just I see the green on his hand.
Yeah.
Because of the ring, but I don't see, like you see right there's green, but I don't know. Anyway, Donovan says the nerve they have when these movies those movies talking about Snyder barely had color. Yeah. Conquest, I'm terrible with names, and I've seen this before. I should know what it is. Says, what's good, guys? I love the Lanterns teaser. I think they're going to hold the fantastical stuff until we watch it, or maybe a final trailer. I'm excited where DCU is going. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Love to hear that. Johnny Dome says some people got mad at the ring test before the context where House says the ring chose him, insinuating the ring flies to him in the car. There's a very good possibility that's how that happens. I'm kind of hoping that's what it is. I'd hate to see where John just has to, he just grabs the ring, puts it on, and then he's able to do it. It will be interesting. Definitely interesting to see how that goes. Kings Maffei, I don't know. Says no green glow though. It made me disappointed only because of the green glow. Okay, I mean, go watch 2011's Green Lantern then.
Right.
Donovan says, by the way, I'm willing to bet the constructs and cosmic CGI is still being worked on. I'm sure. Sure that they're not completely finished with everything.
You got a minute till August, though.
Jalen says, yeah, and Guy is in the show. He is in the show. Yeah. Donovan, they cut out dialogue to not spoil that Guy is in this. Johnny Dome says, I can imagine Supergirl get the red ring. Guy is in the show. Nathan confirmed it. Oh, okay.
Huh? Okay.
I guess the red ring guy is in the show. Nathan Fillion confirmed it. Jalen
Okay.
Harris, which I'm hyped to see them together. Donovan Slav, hope you saw Sean's reaction to this. I mean, he posted or he commented on a post I made on X. So yeah, I saw what he was saying there. Donovan says, many people do not realize that some of the best Green Lantern stories take place on Earth, as someone pointed out yesterday. It's true. They're not all in space. People act like Green Lantern is always in space. It's not always in space.
Nope.
It's not always cosmic.
He's protector of the Earth.
He is of this sector. He's protector of this sector, which Earth is a big part of that. Like he is all about protecting Earth. Johnny Dome, Dark Knight Rises, Bane didn't have Venom, not comic accurate. Yes.
Good point. Good point. That's a very good point.
Let's see. Luke Cage, Joker 1 at least had a good story. That's not. I mean, I don't think so. I think it was.
I don't think it did.
I thought it was a horrible movie, but
it was
again, it's my
performance.
Story. I hope Lanterns has a great story and follows suit. So I do hope it has a great story. I have hope. I have hope.
I have a lot
Blood Ocean says, I hate how fans speculate as if they know everything.
Bingo.
I like how you say fans. You're right. I mean, look, speculation. I say this all the time. Speculation and discussion and hype for shows and for movies and things like that are in this pop culture world. That is some of the most fun to do. Like I've done it almost my entire life. I would just sit with other fans and just say, what about this? What about this? Oh, what is this? Oh man, that looked terrible. This looks dumb. Things like that. Speculation is fine. As long as you don't make stupid remarks like this, where you say worst hero costumes ever when you haven't actually seen them in action. So like you could sit there and say, I didn't like the way they showcased the costume in the teaser. I'm hoping for it to be better. Much better.
That's a great.
That is what a true commentator should do. That is what a commentator should say. Look, I even said myself, like, I see the green on him. I think the suit looks good, but I want to see it in action. I want to see what it really looks like before I make my final, like, hey, this is great or bad. Like that's the thing. That's what a pop culture commentator should do. And that's what I consider myself. And I know Aaron considers himself a pop culture commentator also, but he just goes so far one way and he just makes himself look like an idiot.
Bro thinks it's 2013, 2016 still.
Yeah. Let's see. Donovan says, I don't believe leaks for shows. Most of the time they're wrong. Gotcha. Luke Cage, this trailer is almost step per step what people like Aaron have been begging DC to be. Serious and gritty. His response to this will be an interesting one. Because you know what his response is going to be. It's going to be
James Gunn did this, and I can't believe it.
Worst Green Lanterns ever.
Like, that's what it's James Gunn's responsible for it. Something
and his video after the first episode. James Gunn is fired. James Gunn is gone. James Gunn. Snyderverse restored. Like that's what his first video.
That's his trend, and it's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, like we know how he is, and it's pathetic.
His community's stupid too, because they're trash people. I'm sorry, but they are.
Johnny Dome, if you want to talk about bad teasers, let's talk about the Man of Steel teaser. I liked that teaser. I thought it was good. Again, teasers are teasers. Teasers are just supposed to like, hey, this is coming. So, hey, this is coming. And here's some stuff to pique your interest. Here's this. Here's that. Here's that. Start talking about it, which everybody's doing. But that's what teasers are supposed to be.
Right.
The full trailer, when you get a full story trailer for shows and movies, that's when you start to understand, like, okay, this is what it's about. And you can start to make maybe some opinions on what the show is at that time. But again, you can't really make it like, I always say, give every show 3 episodes. 3 episodes you give to really get a good feel for what the show is, because the first episode of a new show is introducing you to the characters in the world. The second episode is like, okay, this is what they're like, like, hey, these are what the characters are. This is how they act. This is what things are going to be. By the third episode, you have a strong footing and strong understanding. Specifically, the show has a strong footing and understanding of what this world is, who these characters are, and what's going on. And if by the third episode you're watching, you're like, I don't like it, then back out. But that's what I always tell people. You do 3 episodes because that's what's going to get you a real feel for it. Not a teaser, not a trailer. Those are just supposed to pique your interest to tune in for those first 3 episodes. That's all they do. Donovan says, what comes off very pathetic with Sean is that he wastes all energy on something he will never watch or engage in good faith. He's not the only one, though. He's not. Johnny Dome, I mean, would like Supergirl get the Red Ring guy in the show? I mean, would like... I still don't understand, Johnny. I'm sorry. Let's see. Kick Knowledge Smith, 8608, says, I'm looking forward to it. As are we. Johnny Dome, Man of Steel focus on the boat, no action and no Zod or anything is my point.
The teaser did, yeah.
Kick Knowledge Smith says, funny thing is Snyder Bros are complaining when they should be loving this. It would fit in with the DCEU tone. It would. It totally would. Assassins and NMPS. I'm honestly pretty tired of live action comic adaptations in general. That goes for DC and Marvel. None of the people making this stuff seem to understand the source material. And I love that you say that. And the reason why I love that you say that is because let me do something here because this is really making me mad. I am going to do this.
That's what makes this different from... Oh, there he is. That's a better angle.
Better angle. Anyways, so I'm glad that you said that.
I am too.
Because Assassin, you're not the only person who feels that way about the superhero genre right now. A lot of people are acting like, hey, there's nothing good anymore. I'm sick of it. It's old. It's overdone, that kind of stuff. That's why Superman only made $624 million. That's why Fantastic Four only made a little over 500. That's why these movies aren't making that much money, because people are just getting tired of these films. Not just comic book fans, but the general audience. People need to understand that.
The people with the money.
Yeah. I love that your microphone kind of looks like a lantern, but...
Thank you. It does look like... Actually, that's funny.
Blood Ocean, Supergirl in June, Lanterns in August, Clayface in October, 2026 about to be big for DC.
Yes, it is.
It is. It's going to be a big year for DC. But here's the crazier thing. It's going to be a big year for the genre as a whole, because you're getting these three big properties from DC.
Yep.
Then you're getting Spider-Man and Doomsday from Marvel.
Right.
That's huge. Both, like, those are going to be huge. What we're going to see here is huge. It's great. And the one thing, while I know people love to be all about competition and what's better, what's not better, Doomsday is an event film. Doomsday is your Avatar level type event film. Okay? It's your Star Wars Avatar level film. Spider-Man, not quite event, but it is. It's because people love Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Those two movies are going to do well. They're going to both do better than Supergirl. They're both going to do better than Clayface. But does that mean that Supergirl and Clayface aren't going to be successful? Not at all. No. And I know people love to sit there and make it like, oh, it's a battle. This is going to be better than this and that. It's like, guys, come on. Like,
the one sucky thing about the Supergirl date in June is that Toy Story 5's a week before.
Yes, yeah,
and I'm like worried because it's Toy Story.
I don't know. I'm personally I'm checked out of Toy Story. So
I know,
are other people?
It's an IP, and you know how.
Look at it this way,
and all that.
But let's honestly look at it this way. Look at June or July of last year. July of last year, you had Fantastic Four, Jurassic World, right around Superman.
Yeah.
Still made $624 million box office. Supergirl, it doesn't need to make that 624 to be successful.
I think it's going to make about like 400, 300.
I think, honestly, I think Supergirl's going to make 550. That's probably like, that is kind of what I'm looking at it hitting.
Right.
And it's going to do that, especially if it's just Toy Story. People are going to go see both. You know, that first weekend's going to be huge for Toy Story. And then the next week.
And then July is ridiculous, though, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you got the Odyssey and Spider-Man both in that month. And Minions too, yeah. Hydra Asylum Comics. Maybe he means Supergirl will get a Red Lantern ring, and that Nathan Fillion confirmed Guy will be in the show. Is that what? Okay, maybe that's what. Sorry, I mean, I don't think she'll get a Red Lantern ring. But
I don't think she's even in the show.
No. Donovan, these people think they know everything about comics. Meanwhile, they're nothing more than tourists. That is very true. Johnny Dome, I mean, two separate things. Supergirl once had the Red Lantern ring, and Nathan confessed. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. I don't think it's going to happen here, but right. I understand what you're saying. Donovan, Lanterns looks completely different than Superman, and they need to make sure each project has its own tone and style for stuff to be mixed up and interesting.
Bingo.
It's crazy because I just posted a video today talking about just that. It's crazy,
that's the difference for the MCU and the DCU, and that's what we're going for, and people don't understand that, and it's ridiculous.
And I feel like the MCU lost a bit of that over the last number of years, and they tried to bring it back this past year. I mean, since Endgame, they kind of lost a little bit of that.
Right.
But they've been trying to bring it back. DC, they have the advantage right now because it's a brand new universe, and they can do whatever they want, and that's what they're doing. So I'm all for it. I think it's great. Donovan, I think Supergirl will be fine. Agreed. Also says, and they said that Supergirl's budget is lower than Superman. Yeah, I mean it is. Kick Knowledge Smith says, I'm sure Spider-Man will do better, but I'm more excited for Supergirl. I'm happy to see a new character for a change. Yes, that's another thing that people don't realize is Spider-Man's going to do fantastic. I mean, Spider-Man's going to be $1 billion movie. It just is. But Supergirl is a new direction. It's something new that we haven't seen on screen before. Now, there are some reasons to be worried. Yeah, there are some reasons to be worried about it. I mean, if you're politically left or right leaning, you know, you can look at it one way or the other, and that could cause a problem. But overall, I think this movie's going to do well. So I'm not worried about it. Assassin NMPS says, I just started reading Green Lantern Rebirth. And it's very interesting. I say this, if you're a Green Lantern fan, just put down Rebirth and jump into Blackest Night. But there are so many great stories from the last 60 years of comics, and that it makes no difference to me if the show ends up good.
Earth One isn't that bad either.
Yeah, I mean, I had a few of the Green Lantern Rebirth comics. They were all right. Rebirth started off great, and then it kind of fell off, and it fell off quickly because it was just like, okay, cool, you're bringing things back to how it should be, and then it just kind of fell off. So, but it's fine. Johnny Dome, only a theory. She seems like she would have Red Lantern because Woman of Tomorrow, Superman could get Blue Lantern if they want the Hope stuff. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't think they're going to go with other characters getting rings. Maybe way down the line, but I don't think anytime soon. Assassin, I'll give it a shot, but if I don't like it, I'll just shut it off and open an omnibus. Yeah, makes sense. That's why I tell people all the time. I've been saying this for years. Look, if you don't like this movie, if you don't like this one project in the DCU, there's another one that's coming. There will be another one that's coming, and maybe you like that one. Not everything is ever made for everyone. They do their best to make it for a wider release, a wider reach for people, but it doesn't always work. And if that's the case, just look for the next one. Blood Ocean, DCU is like actual comics where every book is different from the other and still part of the universe. Yes.
I agree.
Crazy we have not had a Supergirl film since Helen Slater.
The original movie.
Yeah, back in the 80s. Blood Ocean, have you all seen the original Supergirl movie? Yes.
I have not, actually. I've seen bits and pieces. But I know it's bad.
It is awesomely bad. It is awesomely bad.
I know it's really bad. I know it's like...
Is it awesomely bad? I think it's just bad. It's not awesomely bad. I just say that to get people to watch it.
We might have to do a commentary reaction for it, maybe.
Maybe. Donovan, it's not going to be this girl boss movie you think, Slav. It's going to be character driven. I have no idea where you're getting that. I didn't say it was going to be girl boss driven.
Did
The
not.
only person that ever said that it was going to be girl boss driven in the last couple of years was Grace Randolph. And I wrote an article about what she
Chris has no
said.
idea what she's saying.
She said that it was going to be girl boss. And I wrote an article about it. And all I said is, I hope she's wrong, basically, in the article. I'm not saying it's going to be girl boss. I'm saying that there's a chance that if they go that direction, it could cause issues and it would be less successful.
Right.
But I'm not saying it is. Again, we've only seen a teaser. We haven't seen anything really.
A full trailer or an actual story trailer.
Yeah. Johnny Dome, Green Lantern guy calling Superman Big Blue, Blue Lantern confirmed. Just kidding. Acting the Snyder Bros, saying everything has meaning. Gotcha, Johnny. Assassin, will we ever get a good adaptation of the Hulk? Probably not. No.
Probably not.
No. I mean, personally, I think we did.
The show was okay.
I like the Incredible Hulk movie. I do like it. I think it was a really good interpretation. Hell, even the one with Eric Bana back in 2003?
Yeah, 03. I like that 03 one.
Look, is it great?
No, it was terrible, but story pretty good.
It wasn't a bad Hulk movie. It was definitely better. Eric Bana was definitely a better Hulk than Mark Ruffalo. I'll tell you that much.
For sure.
Hydra Asylum Comics. Not until all the folks who own the different rights come to an agreement. Yeah, that's true. Donovan, I mean, you said that Supergirl may be affected if you are left or right politically, and I don't see any merit to that argument at all. I said, if they go that direction, Donovan, if they decide, there is a possibility that it could be not received well if they push that in the movie. And I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Because the comic it's inspired by.
Let's not forget of what we've seen over the last number of years here when it comes to female-led superhero films. People are afraid of them. People are not afraid of them, but they don't like them because of, quote unquote, like you said, girl boss. Right. Is that going to happen to Supergirl? I don't think so, but there's always that possibility.
Yeah.
Kick Knowledge Smith says Supergirl is powerless under a red sun. She will struggle, and then they add Lobo to get the guys to the theaters. Johnny Dome. CBS made the original Superman animated show and the Flash live action show, so they can do something new. Episodes on both. Yeah. Okay. Went through all those comments. What are your final thoughts on the trailer? What are your expectations? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What do you think about it?
I think it's about to be peak. No, I love the tone. I love the chemistry, and I love I really do like the tone because it's something different than what we've gotten with this specific IP of characters. But
Very
overall, I would give it about 8 out of 10 because I'm just there wasn't enough to me, at least for me, there wasn't enough.
Yeah, I mean, there definitely could be more, but again, it's just a teaser, and it's just supposed to pique your interest. You're supposed to start questioning and ask different questions, and just start to want to know what they're doing with this show. And yeah, I think I'm with you. I'd say 7, 8 out of 10. If you're going to rate it on a scale of 10, I think 7, 8 out of 10 is pretty good, only because we didn't see a lot, and I didn't see. The thing is, the big thing for me is I saw no glaring issues with it at all. Like I didn't sit there and say, "Oh, that was a bad choice," or "Oh, that's not good," or "Oh, that's terrible. That's a dumb idea." I didn't see that because it's a teaser. So I know that everything they put in a teaser is put there in that way for a reason.
Yep.
We're gonna find that out when we watch the show.
Yep. I have a theory. I mean, it probably could be true, but my theory is basically, what if the town's corrupt by a specific, lantern?
It'd be interesting if they went a route like that. I think they've already said that it is going to be more of a murder mystery than anything else, but I mean, that could be why that have. I don't know. I have no idea what the story is right now. So until everything is just speculation.
Right.
Hydra Asylum Comics. We'll see. Chandler is great, and Aaron Pierre looks ripped right out of the Justice League cartoon to me. I'm hopeful it'll be good. Kick Knowledge. I like the tone. It has True Detective and Lethal Weapon vibes.
Yep.
Blood Ocean. I'm excited that we're getting a Green Lantern series at all. You know, one of the members of the Justice League. That's the way to be.
One.
That's the way to be, guys. Be at the very least, be hopeful. Okay,
Right.
if you don't like the teaser, okay, whatever. Don't like the teaser, but you need to understand what a teaser is supposed to be. So hopefully, when you have that understanding, maybe you open your mind a little bit more. But regardless, just be hopeful. Be hopeful that things are going to work out and it's going to be a great show. If it isn't, then we'll all sit there and say it's not.
Shit and then
And we'll move on and we'll move to the next project.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't it? One more thing. Everyone's got to be optimistic and hopeful because of the fact that when have we ever got 3 projects in the same universe for DC at one time in 1 year?
I honestly can't remember because even back during the DCEU, I think at most we had 2 in 1 year. I don't think we ever had 3.
We never had 3
because you had Wonder Woman and Justice League in 2017. 2016 was just Batman. No, 2016 was Batman vs Superman and Suicide Squad.
Right.
Let's see. 2018 was that Aquaman? Was that 2018? Aquaman was 2018.
Oh, no, wait, 2023 we got it. Never mind. 2023 was the one. Shazam, Flash, and Aquaman 2.
Oh, yeah.
But still, like, for a new universe, I mean, like, you got to be optimistic regardless because we're eating as DC fans. We're surely eating as DC fans right now. So
I don't think Superman saved the Green Lantern squirrel. There's no reason for him to be on Earth at that point in time and to not use his abilities at that point in time. But he was also, let's not forget that he Chip, was it Chip? Is his name?
Chip.
Is a little more
advanced.
Yeah, he doesn't just look like a normal squirrel. Like he's a squirrel, but he doesn't act and look like a normal squirrel. So, but yes, it's a joke, Johnny. I get it. All right, guys, I'm going to head out of here for the day. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the Green Lantern. I know the beginning of this episode was a little sketchy, so I apologize for that. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below about all this. And hey, follow Derpy. Where can they find you?
They can find me here on YouTube, Derpy Entertainment. Find me on Twitch, Derpy_Entertainment. Kick Random Derpster. Also Instagram, Dirtman2929. And then I believe Twitter or X is Dirtman2929.
Gotcha. All right. So follow this man. He has great takes and good taste in movies. So make sure you follow him. And yeah, I guess I will check you all out later. Make sure you watch my videos I'm posting on YouTube. I got a great one that I posted today about the DC film universe and did it go too dark. So check that out. But with all that said, guys, I will catch you all later.